What's up everyone and welcome back. Now I think the big question right now is where's the cube headed, and once it gets to its final location, what is it gonna do? That's exactly what we're gonna go over today. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more videos just like this, and if you have a theory on the cube, let me know what you think down below, or just say what's up. I respond to everyone, seriously. So if you're unaware with what's been going on in this season of Fortnite, the cube is part of a group of events that have been leading up to an end of season 5. And starting our new storyline for season 6. The rift started shrinking, and when it got to its smallest point, it started shooting lightning out at 6 cactus on the top of a mountain in Paradise Palms. And after the last one struck, the cube was formed. The cube didn't offer too much. You were able to bounce around on it and gain some shield, but nothing spectacular. Since then, it's been on the move, and we just want to know where it's finally gonna stop. When it does finally reach this spot, there will be an in-game event just like the rocket launch. One big question I wanted answered was how was it moving? Is it sliding, is it rolling, or is it just automatically moving and no one can catch it in action? So if you haven't been able to catch the cube actually moving, here it is. It moves every hour and 43 minutes, so if you're in game and don't have to deal with anyone messing with you, I would try and catch it in action. The cube isn't following any certain route as some people thought it would be going in a straight line. But here we see how it's made some slight turns when it first appeared. A big concern is the cube actually destroying any part of the map, and a major point at risk is Salty Springs. It's in the direction that the cube is heading, and while it has destroyed a tree in its way, I wouldn't doubt it'll care too much about a house. I'm a fan of dropping at Salty Springs and might be a little irritated with a building going away there. So this is a major spoiler, and if you don't want to know any more, then hit subscribe and come back for our next video. So it was all found in the game's code where the cube will be heading. It's going to happen in 7 different events, and in the final event, you can clearly see move to lake. But that is very vague, because there's a few other bodies of water that could be considered a lake. 2 in Paradise Palms, 1 in Fatal Fields, and 1 below the waterfalls at Valhalla. Well, that's just my name for it. I'm counting out Valhalla because on a previous leak or observation, it looks like Valhalla disappears at the end of the season, and that could be due to it going back into the rift. Anyways, let's get back to the cube. So there's a few reasons that the cube could be heading to the lake. One that I truly think is the reason is the visual glitch that we saw at the beginning of the season that everyone noticed while flying over Loot Lake, and to me it looked like a triangle that was emerging from the water. But if you think about it, it could be a corner of the final cube landing that was already in the code and the part was just peeking through. But that's just a theory I like. Also, we have the squares theory. So like we saw before, the cube will be going through 7 events on its way to Loot Lake, and if we break it down into the actual squares that are on the map, it takes 7 calculated squares to get to Loot Lake from its starting location in Paradise Palms. This could very possibly be the route it ends up taking. So the final proof we got is more code, and this is after the cube reaches the lake, and the code says turn on. So it'll turn on, which no one at this point really knows what will happen when it's on, but could be something to do with the enforcers that are seen coming in a group and then possibly taking parts of the map away with them through the rifts. So that's the theory that I'm going with, and if you have anything you might want to add, let me know down below so we can figure this madness out together. Do you think something is going to come out of the cube and make permanent residence in Loot Lake? I can't wait till the release, and we might see that in the upcoming weekends. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like down below and hit subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching, guys.